Okay, let's look at the challenge number 394. We're looking to build fantasy football, American football teams. So we have three parts of the challenge. The first thing we have a draft round. So it turns out that you have 5 rounds. You have 6 teams. Then you have oh, that's annoying. Let me just put those horizontally. Then you have a list of the players. Each player has their team in their brackets, and they have some kind of position and some kind of probably index for the positions. Look at the challenge. The first thing we try to build is kind of like a schedule. You want to build as a snake. So idea is you go from team one up to team six. Then the second round you reverse the order from team six up to team one. So it's not too bad. So one of those I was expecting them to do like a shift. So first start with 1 to 6, then 2 to 6, then the last one. We can have look the output one. You can see up to round one, we get up to 1 to 6. Round two onwards, we reverse the order. Purely just reverse it, and that's actually quite easy to do in Alteryx. We can reverse the string. The second part, we want to identify the top 6 player for each position. For this thing, record ID, I guess that's some kind of dummy ID, some kind of internal ranking. That's in the part, the third data source, their name, their team, and their positions. Okay, that's fine, but we can do something about it. Then the last one, you want to for people to draft the player as selected. Now we're gonna assume the assumption is they're gonna always draft the same player, so same position. That's fine for round one. All the 6 team to gonna draft 6 player, but they are drafting for the same position. We don't worry about different positions at home. Make it a bit easier. Round two, you reverse team 6 draft first, but they still draft the same player. Of course, the players themselves probably can be sorted by a particular ranking. Okay, there's a lot in this challenge, so let's actually do one by one. The first thing is we want to produce the list. This bit. So it turns out, because we know that we want to reverse order, so you have two choices. Either create record ID in the column level, you can sort in a different order, then append the list back. For me, I'm not feeling the best, feeling lazy basically. Let me just create in one go what that is. So my idea is I want to concatenate the position for the team as a single string. We can reverse the string, then we append to our team selection. For all the number of team, the regular order. For the even number of team, we reverse the order. Now, because team at the moment is actually a digit, we actually want a string because we want to concatenate it. So when concatenate the teams, change it to a string first. To concatenate, we have a summarize. If you have multiple columns, then you can use a field. Maybe you can use concatenation. You transpose, I think, wide to long. You can probably, yeah, you should be able to concatenate. First, we're gonna just select team ID. We're gonna do the string. We have concatenate. By comma, default is fine. So we have a single string. We're gonna apply this thing to every single round. Ooh, not gonna be joined. We're gonna do append. So every single row should have this string attached. Draft ID is fine. Let's just run before we do the next formula. Okay, formula. You can break things in, because I want to save the record ID later. But you can constantly drag in additional record ID. I'm gonna do a massive formula just because I'm feeling like about it. What we want to do is we want to check the draft round. We want to check the last digit number. It's a simple if statement actually, although the statement itself can be long. So we want the right of the draft round. We want length 1. So that gave us the last digit for your draft round. If it's even, so this is going to be a string. We're going to do two number of this string, and we're going to do divided by 2. We're going to do a mod function on it. Mod this number by 2 if this equal to 0. I would definitely recommend people probably just break this part into different parts of formula, dummy column 1, dummy column 2, dummy column 3, etc. It's easier to handle. For me, if it's even, that means I want to reverse the string. So there's a function reverse string, concat, else you keep the string as it is. So we can see before and after, row 2 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, reverse 2, 6, 5, 4. Once you have your round, we can split those back. Text columns are fun. We have around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They behave as a group by. So we're going to split on the concat. We're going to split on comma, split two rows. And we get our part 1. So if a batch first round, second round, you have your sort ID. You can definitely use sort to handle this thing. You use some kind of record ID, sort, you can do the similar things. Lastly, I'm going to drag a record ID just to preserve the individual rows. So that should handle task 1. Now task 2, we're going to start to compensate for the positions. The first thing is we'll probably want to pass out the corresponding information in the dataset. You can do two regex on it. For me, I just keep using formulas nowadays. The first one, let's call it player. Because we already have a column called a player name, let me put an S in the player's name. We're going to regex replace. We'll try to get our player name. What's the pattern? Let me just quickly copy paste into those. So you have a word character. In Alteryx, the issue is I just use dot star actually. Because we know the bracket is your separation. Now, the first bracket, we actually want to escape it, so we don't want to include the bracket. The second, we need to capture everything in the bracket. Alteryx has U for character. Is that included? Nope, it's not supported in regular regex. Let's say that dot star's fine. Then we want to escape the closing brackets. Our brackets, but isn't too bad to handle. The pattern is this. Because we have two capture group, we can use the $1. That's the first one, capture groups, and the second is the T. Yeah. Control, we can copy paste the regex expression because we pass out captured correctly every single time. So a second capture group should be your team name. Same thing for the position, POSI position. I'm going to just copy paste the whole thing. So this time we're going to is POS. What do you have? You have two up characters, then you have the digits. I'm going to use U because U in Alteryx is recognized as up character. We don't need escape brackets. We want capture. So you have more than one uppercase letter. Then I'm going to capture my digits plus separately. First capture group should be that same position. That's for the ID. We're looking for a second capture group. I don't think it's used later, but since we get an integer, maybe we'll just call that int. Okay, they need to convert to the number, blah, blah, that's fine. Because at the moment, I think we have short enough list, it's single digit. That's why if you keep string, sorting is still okay. But if you have multi-digit, then sometimes you may want to convert into numbers. Yeah, just for the sake of sorting. Should we handle that? So we have the 4 additional column. We pass the information out. They're looking for the top 6 player for each listed position. So we're going to do some sorting. We don't care about team name. We're going to care about sorting. So for them, apparently they use descending. Then we're going to sort probably by position ID. You can do the rank as well, I think, just to be sure of it. Here, that by default, you sort by one column, then I will sort out for you anything that's remaining. What's this one? Anyway, so that then we can do a sample. So we're looking for top 6. We want to group by positions, the top 6. We have a 6 team, so we're going to select 6 players. Yeah, because it's grouped by position, they sort not annoyingly, correctly, Alteryx sorted by position, so it's alphabetically DST. But the final answer, they're actually looking for reverse order. So we just have to apply another sort. I don't think they impact the final results, but just in this case, we'll try to match up exactly what the answer go for. Probably still sort position. Either rank or because the rank has a unique ID as well. I'm going to stick with my position IDs. Yeah. So the WRs they match up their WR list. Then you have T, then you have RB. T, RB. So Travis, Christian for Travis, RB is Christian. Yeah. So we're getting our list. Now they created a record ID. It's kind of like a dummy field that's used for last part. So let's just drag record ID again as a dummy field. Because the bottom list, 36, it's sorted. The top list is, how many rows do you have? Oh yeah, we have multiple positions. Yeah, we only have 5 rounds. So that's one position they're not going to select. So they cannot select up to K. So for us, they're going to select the K. DST, they're not going to get a chance to select it. If they play 6 rounds, then they should be able to select completely the 6 rows of data. Each round, you have 6 teams, each round, 6 teams select 6 of the player from the same position. So in total, you get 36 eventually. Record ID has kind of dummy rows. ID we can join together. Let's just have a look what you're looking for the final answer. So draft team rank. Let me just select the correct colors. Record IDs, I don't care anymore. Draft team ID. What do you call team ID? Yeah, team ID, sorry. So let's rename this into team. Draft round. Team, we don't need rank, we need a player name position. Player name will pass out. You're looking for team name. You don't have the ID. So get 30 rows. That's that. Okay, let me see. Everything right, it's just the name column. So I change it to the player's name, not player name. That should be the final answer for the challenge. Da-da-da. So that's the inner join, 30 rows, final answer, 30 rows. Yeah, that's that. Okay, thanks for watching.